Hi everyone, welcome back. This is part 2 of the bracelet tutorial. In the first part we finished weaving the bracelet on the loom and now it's time for the next steps. In this video I'll show you how to tie the knots, take the bracelet off the loom, attach the findings and weave the side fringe. Personally, I like to tie the knots while the bracelet is still on the loom. It's my favorite method and today I am going to share it with you. So here we have our woven bracelet on the loom. Before taking it off the loom, we are going to tie knots along the edge of the bracelet. But first we need to loosen the warp threads a little so the knots can tighten properly. I am slightly loosening the tension of the threads. Now I thread the needle with the end of the thread that we left earlier. Then we work like this. We catch 3 base threads. On the edge we had a double thread, so here you can see there are actually 4 threads instead of 3. Then we tie regular knots. I pass the loop through twice. This makes the knot stronger and tighter. After tying 3 knots, we go through 3 beads and catch the next 3 base threads. In the same way, we tie 3 more knots, tightening them firmly right up to the edge of the beads. In this way we continue until the end of the row. Now we've reached the end of the row and it's time to finish the thread. I pass the needle to one of the knots we made earlier, bring the thread out, tie the final 2 knots and then cut the thread. On the other side at the bottom we do the same thing. Then we remove our bracelet from the loom. Here it is, I have already taken it off. What do we do next? Let's cut these threads, we don't need them this long. We cut them, leaving about half a centimeter and carefully melt the ends. This seals the thread so that our knots don't come undone. Do this carefully, the thread may catch fire, but it's very easy to put it out if needed. Then we repeat the same thing on the other side. As you can see, I have already woven the fringe on the one side. The other side will weave together. First we thread the needle and insert it into the bracelet in any way that's convenient for you. I tie a few knots between the last and the second to last row. And I bring the needle between the threads and then throw the last 2 beads. Now the thread is securely fastened. We start the loop from the second row. First we bring the thread out through the green bead and then pick up 5 green beads. Remember, our first row will be hidden in the clasp. Here I already made the beginning because I thought the camera was on, but it actually wasn't. So now we'll continue and I'll show everything in detail. We'll pick up 5 beads and pass the needle through a bead. That means from the bead where the thread comes out, we skip the next bead and insert the needle into the third one. Then we pass the needle through 3 beads and return to the parallel row going through 3 beads again. We continue weaving the loops this way until the end of the row. We've finished weaving and now all that's left is to secure the thread and cut it. We've finished and secured the thread. Now all that's left is to add the hardware to our bracelet. For this we need 2 clasps, a connector, an extension chain and 2 gems rings, plus a head pin to add a bead at the end. For extra security I like to use a bit of glue. I apply it to the ends of the threads on both sides of the knots. Using a small stick I spread the glue evenly over the knots. I do the same on the other side. We take the clasp and open the latch. You can do this with pliers or even by hand, it's not very difficult. Then we slide the first row of the bracelet into the clasp, making sure it fits neatly between the first and the second row. We tuck all the threads inside and close the end cap. I have this kind of ring, but you can also use a solid one and close it with pliers. We do the same on the other side. Next, this tool is really helpful if you are using double rings. I like to use double rings because they hold very securely and won't pull apart like single rings. This tool makes it easy to open the double rings. We slide the ring onto the clasp. Then add the extension chain. Take the second double ring, attach the lobster clasp to it, and then connect our double ring with the lobster clasp to the main clasp. And now it's almost finished, but I like to add a small decorative detail that really enhances the bracelet. I choose a bead to match the color. I don't have the exact turquoise green I want, so I am using a transparent bead, which also looks great with my bracelet. I'll add it to the end along with two more transparent light green beads on the sides. I bend the loop and slide it onto the last ring of the extension chain. And here's the bracelet we made. I hope it turned out well for you. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to help, just leave a comment below. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate it. We'll see each other again soon with a new bracelet, necklace or earrings, where we'll weave together step by step. Can't wait to create with you something again.